I've not been a realtor forever. What I do is I'm a business analyst. I analyze people's businesses professionally. I've been analyzing y'all's businesses for the last 8 years, whether you know it or not, without even knowing you individually. What I want to talk to you guys about today is this concept, which is, for those who don't know, for the past, 25 years, I have coached football and basketball on and off with children of various ages. One of the things I always tell my kids is all greatness starts right here, right now. I want you to think about that. I sit them down, I sit their parents down, very first day of practice. I tell their parents so that their parents can encourage them like the little frog. All greatness starts right here, right now. If your kid dreams of being LeBron James or Shaquille O'Neal sat right here in front of a coach just like me and had to learn the basics before he could fly and win rings. Nobody in the real estate business inherits their business. And make sure I say that again. No one inherits their business. So if you see a millionaire real estate agent, if you see Cecilia, who will likely be our #1 agent this year, or John Benya, or Chris Gouldy, or Emmerich Peace, they didn't walk into the industry and someone said, hey, here's 50 transactions. Go ahead and take care of that for me. I don't need them anymore. No one inherited it. Everybody get that? They all started right where you are, right now. So if this is your first or second transaction, they all started right there. They all started saying, I don't know how to do this. Where can I find this resource or that resource? And the first thing they had to do is reach out. Reach out. As T mentioned, we're sitting here like this, but it's just like the Lord. Unless you reach out to us and grab some of this stuff that we're giving away for free, then it's not going to help you at all. He forgot to mention another circle, and that circle is the cappers. Now, out of 242 agents, would you like to know how many, anyone want to guess how many cappers we have?
10.
Well, you know that's on a rolling, like
5.
it's on a rolling in and out.
I know it's on a rolling in and out. Thank you, Grandma. Thank you, Mama Pat, who loves everyone. All right. Out of 242, let me tell you what it ain't. It ain't 242. What's the minimum number of transactions that we want everyone to acquire just to be on the roster, Pat?
4.
Sorry, how many?
4.
4. Now, I'm just a poor country boy. I don't know much. I'm not as educated as y'all. I don't have the real estate license. I don't sell real estate. I still count on my hands and my fingers. Just like that ancient Chinese math, Chisholm Bob or something like that. Weird little. This year, year to date, we have done 879 transactions. That is up roughly 21% over all of last year. All of last year, we did 709, I think, transactions.
So that's like,
Woo! That's like 21% increase. Got good news and bad news. We got 242 agents. Anyone want to do the math on that? 242 divided by 879? It ain't 4. After you get out of the top 20, it starts getting real dark real quick. Everybody understand that? After you get out of the top 20, it starts dipping real low. The good news is, if you roll with T, and if you keep coming into the center, you're going to make more money. The people at the top are continuing to make more money because they're continuing. It's the people we see at coaching. They're continuing to recommit to their business. When they reach out, we grab them and pull them up. See, we're going to surprise you. Whether you want to be fooled or not, we got something to fool you. That's 2013. See, we used to have a weekend shake. We used to, hey. But we are committing to pulling you all up. So, out of 879 units, we need that number to be higher.
We need that number. I did the math, I did simple calculation. I said, geez, if every agent just does 1.6 units, 1.6 units, one, not per month, just for next year. So if you did 5 last year, do 6.6, round up to 7. If you did 0 last year, do 2. Just out of curiosity, out of the 242, and I haven't looked at this number in a while, so if I'm slightly off, y'all forgive me. I think the last time I looked at it was last year, but the trend hasn't changed. Would you like to know, if I line everyone up between 1 and 242, where we hit 0 transactions? We gotta go quiet, everybody's talking. Does everybody understand the question I'm asking? Yes. That at the end of the year, it's December, if I line up the list, and I say this is number 1, this is number 2, how many transactions does number 1 do? Which will come in, just so that y'all know the margin of greatness, our number 1 agent will probably come in somewhere around 55 to 60 transactions. This isn't, you know, you have to jump. We're right around 140. We get to. Now, we still order chicken for 400 people when we have a meeting. Because some of y'all bring your families, kids, aunt, cousins, and tinfoil. Oh, y'all thought I didn't notice. Y'all thought I didn't know. Whenever I see a new person, hey, how are you? Hey, how are you? It's nice to meet you. Are you a new agent? No, I'm not. Oh, you're one of our customers. Great, thank you for doing business. No. I'm Brenda's cousin's aunt. I'm like, wow, that's nice. Yes. She said weekends open. Yeah. Is that your tinfoil and Tupperware? It used to be we would have parties here. Timmy lied on Emmerich once. It was me. Exit Realty used to send their realtors over here and eat our chicken. I stopped that. I said, you want to come over and eat our chicken, come join our team. Now, just saying, you know, someone in here, no, it's not you, has a little badge that says Keller Williams in their name. I was sitting there looking. There you go, stand up and just turn so everyone can see. That doesn't make you part of the family. Let me be clear for everyone in here. When you plan a family reunion, I'm not talking about Keller Williams family. I'm talking about our, each of y'all are in part of a family. So that when the Moody family plans a family reunion, they go back to South Carolina or North Carolina or wherever, and everybody gets together. And there are all these people that come eat all the barbecue. Who here has not been and helped plan a family reunion where someone on the outside comes and eats all the food, didn't do none of the planning, and then to make it worse, complain. We don't have enough beans. Who cooked this? Where are the deviled eggs? I like deviled eggs. Didn't get with Emma Moody about planning it. She's been planning it for 18 months. Came, brought everybody who ain't part of the Moody family. That's your other side of the family. We're loud, disruptive. Didn't contribute. What I want y'all to realize is we have a great opportunity for everyone to contribute. And in contributing, it makes us all great. None of us are going to inherit the real estate business. You're going to do it just the way he's doing it. That's it. The margin of greatness is very thin. The margin of greatness in business is very thin. The margin of greatness in athletics is very thin. What makes Steve Nash not as great as LeBron James? A ring. Steve Nash is a Hall of Famer. The Phoenix Suns. Great player. A ring. We have got to, everyone, start putting on rings. We have got to all come up. Now, T mentioned to you perfectly the trend that we are noticing. we notice that you start out here, then you come in, then you look around and you like, I don't know if I like this hat. You know what? It's hard to get on my nerves. I'm going to do it this way. And then you start drifting out here. The problem is out here, there's no money. Let me be even more specific. Right here, there's no money. Right here is the beginning of money. In our market center, you don't get to real money until right there. It's that simple. I could dress it up all you want all day long. But if you were out here, or some of y'all that are from the north or Baltimore, y'all ain't gonna understand this when I say it. But out here, this dog don't hunt. And his grandma used to say, for those of y'all from Baltimore, Pat, you ain't never had this. Right here, this dog don't eat. This dog don't hunt, and this dog don't eat at these two levels. Some of y'all aren't eating the way y'all should be. I don't even have to know your names. I don't need to know you. We talk to you for an hour. I can look at the rankings. And I've had 8 years worth of rankings to look at. Some of the people below this number, well, you know, it's a tough year, Jason. It's a tough year. It's a tough year. It's a tough year. It's been tough for 7 years because your ranking has been right down here. Your ranking has been right down here. There are two economies. I'm going to end on this note. Anybody want to know what the two economies are?
Have and have not.
Your economy and who gives a economy.
Who gives a bleep?
I didn't say believe, I just blanked. Who cares about the other economy? It's your economy. That's it. People say, well, you know, the economy, the market. People are selling houses in this market. People are buying houses. There's a 21% I looked at the numbers. We had a little over 1,000, I think it was 1,079 or 1,100 transactions, you know, that were signed, but only 879 actually closed. So just in case y'all are wondering, there's an attrition rate. So that excuse of saying, hey, well, you know, I had one in the bank, the rain falls on the just and the unjust alike. So everyone's having that problem. The way you get around that problem is sell more, put more houses under contracts. It's out there for you. You just have to go out there and tackle it and bring it to the ground. If it isn't working for you, then you have to figure out some new things you're going to do. And we've put in place, we are changing the culture here. We are moving away from Grandma Pat loves everybody to Grandma Pat loves everybody, but you and your crackhead kids can't come to our house anymore. Maybe that analogy didn't work as well. That wasn't good. What we're moving to, hey, we want everyone to be successful. We want when people see the jersey to think about the ring. We want when people see Keller Williams and the flag that they say, oh wow, you must be really good. When I first met Emmerich 8 years ago, I met him 15 years ago, but when he came over and started here, he was a RE/MAX agent. And one day I said, hey, why do you want to leave RE/MAX? I hear that all the top agents are at RE/MAX, because that's what their commercial said. So they had convinced me that was the truth. He said, that's just marketing. That is, you know, and I didn't realize that. I want people to see our flag. When they see the KW, I want people to know what that means. When they see you walking through with that particular hat, I want other realtors to be like, oh, geez, he's a Catholic. And know what that means in terms of individual excellence. We need everyone to focus on producing. Production. 2013 is here. My grandmother once said that no man is truly wise until he reads the Bible from the first page to the last. Now, y'all don't have to be Christian, y'all don't have to read the Bible, that's your personal choice. It applies to any other faith as well. Wisdom comes in its application. It's application of doing something day in and day out in the sequential order that it's supposed to be done. She said there's a reason the Lord laid it out in that manner. You may have read it here, there, whatever, but when you read it in order, it works. When you do the process that T is talking about, the coaching that he walks you through from the basics in order, it works. So, I'm going to leave you with this. Behold, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs forth.
Yeah.
Do you not perceive it? 3 parts to that. First is get your attention. Behold, there is a new thing occurring here. Second thing, everyone has the option. Do you not perceive it? Some of y'all aren't going to perceive it. You know how I know that? Because next year you won't be at the National Harbor sitting having a free dinner at the Capper's dinner. Behold, I am doing a new thing. Do you not perceive it? Now it springs forth. In case y'all are wondering what the word now means, it means now. It don't mean next week. It don't mean next year. I've been hearing next year for 8 years. Now it springs forth. Y'all, we are poised to grow. This is the market to do it. What do we say, Pat? 5 years? We aren't young enough to not do it next year and the next 5 years. We're not 20. We're not Timmy Token. We ain't 20 anymore. 24, 20. Okay.
Baby now.
Oh, wow, we definitely not Jason. But I want y'all to remember this evolution. At each point in time, there is someone, your partner, walking next to you, investing in your success at all levels of it. It's easy to get into it. It just takes consistency. We want to see everyone next year. We want to see this number right here that grew from 700. Last year we did less than this. So we're up 21%. This is our year to date. We want to see that 21% continue to grow, but more importantly, we want to see it grow down here at this level, where you're just starting out and bam, next thing you know, you have 2, 4, 6 listings that you are actually earning a living during this. We want to see the new cars in the parking lot. We want to see the evidence of it in your own personal lives. And then y'all can come up here on a monthly basis and sit and talk. And me and Teal just sit in the back and do what we do with our other kids we coach. Because there's nothing better than to watch a kid who couldn't dribble, or a kid that you've been coaching a few years, who you knew had troubles, walk across the stage and grab a trophy. There is nothing better. It's better than grabbing I've grabbed trophies. It's better than grabbing your own trophy. Especially the kid that was just, you're like, I didn't, There's nothing better. And to a T, we've seen it happen year in and year out. And here at the Market Center. I remember Vera. Vera wasn't deaf, she was mute. Vera wouldn't talk to you. It was painful for you. Hello, how are you? But now she just talks and is very social, just to see people develop like that and come out and become leaders. It is in you. My father once told me as a small child, someone has to lead, and there is no one better qualified than you. Someone has to lead, and there is no one better qualified than you in every situation. That's it, guys.